Hello and welcome to this Urban Tango Nights recap for our classes on the 14th of August and what must have been the 11th of August. The 11th of August class, which we'll start with, was week 5 of our novice to intermediate course. Might then do intermediate to advanced course after this, and we were looking at cadenas, and in particular external cadenas and internal cadenas. So we started off by getting into the cross system of walking on the closed side of the embrace. So if on the balanceo, or even the side step to the left, I keep my follower twisted, or keep my follower's weight on her right hand side by twisting my chest to the left slightly as I change my own weight. We end up in this cross system walk on the, what we call the dark side of the embrace. So do it from this side, my left foot is moving with my follower's left foot. Because this requires you to have a lot of flexibility through the embrace. So then we built up the external cadena. So you can get into this from a back ocho, you can get into it from a hero, you can get into it from a cross, there's lots of things you can do, but we'll just go from this one. So we're going to step forward on my left, and I'm going to keep my chest twisted towards the left, because this will cause me to pivot as I take effectively a side step to the right, as I lead my follower into another back step. But as I come into this right hand side, I'm going to step right into her space, ideally in line with her back foot, so a bit out of position here, but I'm going to Sacada her left leg, which is a free leg, up in front. And then to keep the rotation going, as I twist my chest to the left and take my leg behind, as I then lead my follower to step over me, she's arching her foot and chest towards me, so she's going to pivot. I'm going to keep pivoting around, and then we can keep this chain going. So keeping the rotation of the chest and making sure you get that back step round and behind allows you to keep this chain going and travelling down the room. Quite difficult to do slowly, but it's there for that. We then took this into the internal cadena. So for this, we're going to start off with a back ocho. So side step left, and then push my follower backwards, and then lead her into that back step. As I step through with my left leg, so I'm not stepping to the side like I would normally with a back ocho, I'm stepping through to Sacada her leg up in front, and then going to step to the side, so my left chest is twisted to the left, so releasing that. And then as I step back and around, my follower is going to unhook herself and step through and Sacada me up into the cross, and then we can keep this chain going down the room. So the difficulty for this is the follower unhooking that back cross. There are variations where they walk straight out with one leg and you get the Sacada on the other leg, but it still all works out. And on Thursday, we had some new people in the class and some people who just started, so we were looking at forward ochos, shoe shines and Sacadas. So we start off with a side step to the left, twist the chest to the left, lead the follower to step across, keeping the chest with the leader to build up that torso so she can pivot, and I can move my chest from side to side, leading the ochos, and I can add in side steps in the direction of travel for the follower to make these ochos travel. We then added in the parada by sliding the right foot forward and across as the follower steps across, getting that block, and then allowing her to do a shoe shine, and then inviting her to passada out before walking out. We then did this on either side with either foot, and then took this into doing opposite foot to opposite side. So as she goes across to my right, I'm going to block with my left foot to get that shoe sign. And then I'm going to lead her to step over, and because I've got all this space, I can really center her around me by twisting my chest to the left. If I arch my foot to the left as well, I step onto it, we will get the Sacada, which we can then take into our forward ochos and get more pivot with it. Anyway, thank you for watching. We hope to see you in another class and video very soon.